Hi, I'm Meg.
And I'm Amy, and we're 22 Do.
And in this series of videos, 22 Do Cupcakes.
And today we're going to show you how to make a basic vanilla cupcake. And anyone can make it, you don't have to be a professional to make perfect looking cupcakes. So for this recipe, you'll need self-raising flour, some caster sugar, butter, small amount of milk, 3 eggs, and vanilla essence. The champagne is an optional extra.
We like it.
It doesn't add anything to the cupcakes in particular.
Bit of humour though.
Yeah.
Which is
and
nice.
To get the quantities, just see our notes or check out our website when it's up and running.
You'll also need a mixer, a cupcake tray, paper liners for the tray, about 12 to 14, a spatula, some spoons, and sometimes a 1/4 of a cup measure can be good because it can help you get even-sized cupcakes.
And for your mixer, even just a cheap handheld mixer will do the job just fine. I use a $20 mixer at home and it does just as good a job.
Or if you've got big muscles, a whisk. If you're great at creaming butter and stuff. That will also work.
Good luck with that. It's a good workout. I'm sure it'll work off all the cupcakes that you'll eventually eat.
True.
Okay, so let's get started.
Okay. Ooh. First goes in your butter.
I'm going to sneeze. Okay, so first goes in the butter and we're going to cream that on a medium speed until it's nice and light.
Ooh, probably a bit too fast. Got a bit of butter all the way over there then. And we'll put our sugar in as well.
So cream the butter and sugar together, that's your first step.
So once your butter and sugar's been creaming for a couple of minutes, time to add your eggs.
And on this step, you'll just beat the eggs with the butter and sugar mixture until the batter starts to go a lighter colour and it's really nice and combined.
And I'm just going to scrape the bowl down because the butter sticks to the edges.
Always give it a regular scrape down so you've got a well combined mixture. So when you've got your eggs in the mix, you can put in your vanilla extract. And just keep beating that for a couple more minutes.
We'll just go a little bit paler in colour and then you're right to start adding your flour and your milk. So we'll start doing that now because ours looks pretty good. Let's put it onto a low speed for that so that we don't get big flour puffs in the face.
You don't want to ghost yourself.
No.
Okay. And we'll chuck in our milk.
And give it a bit of a whiz and then we'll scrape down the bowl again. Okay, so our mixture's ready now. It's got a nice pale colour. So just turn off your mixer.
Yep, that looks nice and light and fluffy. Having nice soft butter at the start is good. Yep. Having soft butter when you begin, softening your butter before you add it to your mix is really important to make sure your ingredients combine and you get a nice light fluffy batter. So now that our batter is ready to go, we're going to measure it out into our little patty pans. One of the trickiest things with cupcake baking is getting really nice, even size and shaped cupcakes. Meg likes to use a cup measure, a 1/4 of a cup.
A bit of a shallow cup. I just know if I use a full 1/4 of the cup, it rises a little bit too much and you end up with more of a muffin size. So sort of a shallow cup, whereas Amy uses spoons.
Good old-fashioned dessert spoon.
So to start.
And there's no special technique to this, you just get it all in there.
It's one of those practice makes perfect things.
I like to drop mine in so that the smooth part that comes up when you scoop it out sits at the top of the cupcake, so when it's baked it comes out nice and smooth. So you just push it in and let it fall back into the cupcake. Meg's got a nice quick routine down pat. Making a mess as usual. Scrape out the last
So
one.
ours is, we've got a little bit of batter left over, so we probably make another 2 cupcakes with that. But now they go into the oven for a fan forced oven about 160 to 170 degrees Celsius for 15 to 17 minutes. Mm-hmm. And if you haven't got a fan forced oven, about 180 degrees for around 15 minutes. But it's all about checking on your cupcakes and waiting till they're springy to touch. Mm-hmm. So we'll show you what that looks like in a minute.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you don't open the door too much though, because you'll end up with flat cupcakes.
Just going to check and see how these cupcakes are going. So they're still fairly pale. I'm just going to touch them with my finger and see how it leaves a fingerprint. It doesn't actually spring back yet. That means they're not quite cooked. So I'll pop them back in the oven again for another 2 to 5 minutes. Okay, so these have been in the oven for about 17 minutes now, so I'm going to take them out and check them again. Okay, so now you'll see that when you press your finger in, it springs back out. So this means that they're cooked, and they're also a nice golden colour, not too dark, not too light. Perfect. So I usually just leave them in there for about a minute, and then I'll turn them onto a wire rack to cool. And we find that putting them on the wire rack just helps to prevent the papers from peeling away from the cupcake, which is great because that is super annoying. So these have been resting for about a minute. I'm just going to take them out of the tray and onto a wire rack to cool now.
So there you have it, simple, quick and easy vanilla cupcakes. Subscribe to our channel and you'll see so many ways to decorate these beautiful cupcakes.